People all over the world want the same things. In America, Asia, Australia, and Europe alike. Everywhere. 7 billion people dream the same dreams of fulfilled, happy, and rich life. They all want to travel, meet new people, make friends, dress well, and have the latest technology in their hands. They want to be professionally fulfilled and successful people at leading positions in good companies or to establish their own profitable businesses. They want good pay. There is also no difference between them. Milica from Serbia graduated from a faculty which has not enabled her to find a job for a long time. She wants to start working as an independent web designer at competitions all over the world. Petru from Romania wants to become a network administrator at a company in his town. More and more such job advertisements are being published, and he thinks that he should seize the moment as soon as possible. Tarik from Bosnia wants to find his own company that would deal in making professional websites and web programming. He knows that today every firm and product must have a professional web presentation. Natasha from Ukraine already works as a clerk in the finance sector but wants to acquire a certificate from a prestigious university and thereby improve her position at the company and get a higher salary. Nina from Croatia is a successful basketball player who finished an economics high school and who is interested in electronics business and internet marketing. She wants to become a PR expert on the internet. Marco from Montenegro wants to advance the business of his family company that deals in tourism. His father, a hotel owner, wants his son to continue the family business, but he also knows that his son can succeed in the new digital age only if he advances his business skills. That's why he wants to invest in his further education. Nikola from Serbia, who finished an engineering school, wants to become a web and Android application developer. His brother works at Google as a software engineer, and he told him what a great job it is and that the pay is excellent. Nikola wants to work at Google too, but if he doesn't succeed in joining the company, he knows he will always be able to program on his own. Nikola dreams of the whole world using his applications. Some of these people do not speak English well, but they are all sure of its importance for career success and they would like their future education to provide good English courses. That way, they will be able to take exams for international certificates. They all want to be successful and they think that they will realize it if they develop their business skills in their desired areas, which they expect to bring them money. But they do not want to waste their time on traveling, to leave their work, to spend time in a classroom. They do not want to waste 3 or 4 years at an academic institution. They want to choose the best schools for themselves anywhere in the world, regardless of where they are, but they also want their education to be in their own language. They all use computers and they are constantly on the move, and that's why they all decided to continue their education over the internet. They want excellent knowledge and payable skills, knowledge of English and international professional certification. They simply want the shortest, most effective professional education. Petru, Natasha, Tarik, Milica, Marco, Nina, and Nikola each decided to enroll at one of the professional educational programs that unfold over the internet, and they're willing to invest an hour or 2 a day as their commitments allow them. Education they have in mind looks something like this. At the email address, they stated an enrollment. They have received instructions for start of learning, a book of efficient learning, schedule of courses, as well as login data for the distance learning system. All 7 of them study in their own ways, and the system takes this into consideration. When they sign onto the system for the first time, they did a test that determined their learning style. Each of them received information regarding what learning style they belong to right after doing this test. The same information is known to the teachers who will adapt to their students in further work. Also, Petru, Natasha, Tarik, Milica, Marco, Nina, and Nikola use different devices for learning. Petru likes to study using a laptop. Milica, as a future designer, uses an iMac with a big screen. Nikola is always on the move and likes to use his Android mobile phone. Nina likes her 10-inch pad she carries everywhere. Everyone has a different device for internet access. Tarik bought a smart TV set the other day and he will be viewing video lectures and tutorials on it, since he's a visual type who doesn't like reading. Nina is taking a holiday at the seaside, but that won't prevent her from studying a little and enjoying herself. Petru went to Paris for a holiday with friends, while Natasha is on a business trip that was scheduled earlier. They will all be able to study from wherever they want and whenever they want. At the same time, their teachers are at their positions, eagerly awaiting the first questions from their students. Depending on the program they enrolled at, All students see courses assigned to them on their screens, and they can work at the pace and in the way they suit them the most. Natasha will start learning English right away, while Tariq has decided to start with the first lessons since he can't wait to master programming skills. An important thing to them, something that makes their studying easier, is that all materials and communication with teachers are in the language that it is in official use in the country they live in. Throughout their education, there is a calendar available to them, helping them see what their next activities need to be and in what time they should complete them. Additionally, they can plan the activities on their own according to the pace that suits them by arranging them in the calendar. If they happen to be late in fulfilling the expected activities for whatever reason, they can extend their courses by 30% of their duration by themselves. They have all just received a message in the box that a chat session with the teachers has been scheduled. At the appointed time, they can communicate with the teacher, ask questions and get answers about the courses. Also, teachers schedule whiteboard sessions, which means that when Petru is learning how to set up a server, his teacher can share his own screen with him and show him the server settings or open a presentation. All the while, Petru and the teacher are having a live conversation and see each other via camera. Whiteboard also enables them to simultaneously draw or write content they will see at the screen at the same time. Besides the teachers, students have continual assistance of the technical support and other personnel regarding use of the platform, technical issues during work, questions concerning status, certification, payment, and other topics. On weekends, all of our story's protagonists have a live stream of a lecture from one of the school's terrestrial locations on various current subjects that are engaging and useful for the students' professional development regarding employment, personal finance, current economic events, business on the internet, new technologies, legal regulations, etc. Petru, Natasha, Tariq, Milica, Marco, Nina, and Nicola are social network aficionados, and that's why they enjoy using EduWall on the platform. EduWall is educational Facebook where teachers and students can work on different projects or tasks in a group, exchange ideas, or help each other solve some problem. Natasha likes to read, and that's why she usually studies from text lessons. She usually downloads them to her computer as PDF files and then prints them. Natasha has made entire handbooks for herself, bound them nicely, and she's sure they will last her long. It is easier for her to study from printed materials. Petru prefers to cover the lessons online though, since it allows him to have a summary for every lesson and to quickly revise the material and get reminded of the most important aspects, for instance, in order to prepare for doing tests as well as possible. Additionally, he can make notes, which he can later use as a reminder. Lessons are rich in examples, images, useful guidelines, and interactive questions. It all helps him maintain attention and check his progress. The courses he is attending also contain recommended reading lists students can use for further advancement, as well as a number of useful links that will help in staying up to date in the selected field of education. All the while, our students can monitor their work through a learning diary. It shows the activities they have completed, as well as those they have missed or are expecting them. At the end of the education program, in addition to certificates, every student will have a list of competencies by all the area covered. It is very useful for an employer to whom the list of competencies will provide clear insight regarding the professional areas of the candidate who answered his job advertisement. Milica likes to study through problem solving. The platform includes tests that check the degree of progress in learning, as well as tests that get marked, the so-called test by module. Tests include explanations of correct answers. This is additional help for Milica to clarify what she has not understood in her studying. Marco, however, likes to work on concrete tasks. For those purposes, there are assignments on the platform, projects the students do themselves. Teachers review the assignments and point out what needs to be changed in order for the project to be even better. In the end, when the project has reached the designed level of quality, the teacher accepts the project. A similar procedure applies to final project that exists at some programs, where students, at the end of their studies, make a final project in which they implement all the knowledge they have acquired as a crowning achievement in their portfolio. portfolio. And so, after a year, our protagonists, Petru, Natasha, Tariq, Milica, Marco, Nina and Nicola, have reached the very end of their education program. They have all worked diligently and passed their certification exam. Petru set for examination in Bucharest, his hometown, just like Marco and Nina did in Podgorica and Zagreb, while other students took their exams in the nearest certification centers, since the school provides them with a voucher they can use at the nearest location where there is an authorized test center. Only Marco, due to the busy schedule concerning the family business, is not satisfied with his progress. That's why the school has allowed him another round of education program. That way, everyone is sure that education has fulfilled its mission. Nicola is now ready for making dynamic websites and Android applications. Petru for computer network administration. Natasha has passed the exam for a Cambridge Business Studies certificate. Nina has become a PR expert, while Marco has learned how to manage the family business even more successfully than his father. Thanks to the Lifelong Pass program that extends throughout their entire life after the education program, they will all, although they have paid for education service only once, be able to take courses at their school whenever they want. Technology and knowledge keep progressing, and the benefit from this program is immeasurable. Our students know and appreciate that. And the story does not end there. Center for Career Development helps students who have completed their education with job opportunities. It sends them information on open positions. The school involves the possibility of those with entrepreneurial orientation receiving assistance for development of their own business. The school has organized a business incubator where various resources are at the disposal of anyone with a good idea. Those who have no work experience can gain experience working at the company that educated them through Link Apprentice program. The education cycle is thereby closed. The result is splendid. We have got digital leaders for the best positions in 21st century economy.